because we already started that conversation. So, Davido, the people started to shout that that was not patriotic of him. Why would he say such a thing? And my question is, he was expressing himself, and he wasn't telling lies, was he? What is unpatriotic about what he did? And should people be comparing his statements to the demonstration that we saw of Ademola, Lukman? What's your opinion?
Okay, and you want me to give my honest opinion about that?
Mm-hmm. Because remember that you just said those parents talking like that.
No, no.
Now, why did they talk like that? So,
The truth is that, like I said, we do not take words out of, we do not take issue out of the context. That's number one. And then we do not take issue half. I mean, taking some degree out of it. We take it holistically. And then when I mean holistically, we must look at the um like I've rightly said in the when we were gisting, I talked about power dynamics. And when you talk about power dynamics, you do not take out the political influence, the social influence. In fact, even in fact, military influence, financial influence, so many influences that's what that works in, that work in power dynamics. What am I trying to say? There's no basis for comparison of the two. Number one, whatever Ademola Lukman have done, Davido have done the same. Appearing in African setting, Davido have done that both in Igbo or Yoruba. He has always been doing that, and he has always been an advocate of promoting African culture. You see that influence in most of his songs. Hardly will you listen to a song without you listening to, you hear some of words, Yoruba verbs and whatever. You find,
exactly.
yes. So he has always been a promoter of that. You understand? But then,
But as we say, bad news travels fast, eh? People will forget the
yeah,
good things that you've done and latch on to one thing that they will say they're finding fault in you, right?
and, beyond that, don't forget that in journalism, one thing they taught us was that dog beats man. It is no news. If a dog should bite a man,
You
it's no
just made me
news.
think of a man biting a dog. Why did you do
Exactly.
that? Why
A
did you do
man
that?
biting a dog is a big news. It's the news. It's the news. So anywhere you see a man biting a dog, it will hit the headline. But the other way around is as common as it can be. So that's how
Exactly.
it is. And then in journalism, they will say bad news is that bad news that will sell market.
Hmm.
Good news will not sell market now.
Good news
Government
when you
built
sell
hospital.
market.
Government built hospital, and so is it not their work to build hospital in the first place? And then for them to build a hospital and for it to collapse that same day, man, the bloggers will sell.
No,
The
no, no.
newspaper
I
will
think you've used
will
no, no.
sell.
I think you've used the analogy you use now. Government built hospital, and so no, I don't think we can now. No,
No, I'm
I
coming
don't.
to no, no, we correlate. I'll correlate that with what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that like I said, the video has only been promoting African values and everything. But then, if you, if you are asked by a journalist in diaspora to talk about what was the question? Do
That's
you
what I
remember
want.
the
That's what
question?
I even want to find out from you. What was the circumstances
The question
under
they
which?
asked him is it okay for Nigerians in diaspora? Can you
Oh,
tell them to
should
come
they
back
go? Should
home?
they return home? Okay.
Yes, yes. And it was smart to tell them that no, for now, things are not the way it used to be. Don't forget who is Davido. Davido is an opposition. From the family line, you get what I'm saying? They are capitalists and they are strong PDP party. I mean, even the uncle, direct uncle, is the governor of Osun State from under the
Okay.
umbrella of PDP. So whatever
Okay.
he's saying is expected to be seen as criticism, even if it's objective. Do you
Okay.
understand what I'm saying now? So that's what I'm saying. In power dynamics, your influence matters. And don't forget, you have political influence too. So they are so smart. Don't forget, the people that rule us, those people, they are not average thinkers. Don't mind them, even if they can't speak good English. They are so, you see, they have this I don't know, mechanized, well established institution that could
But they have
see things
protect.
outside. What?
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
So they have been able to like to smart to like, no, if you don't control this now, some people will mount on it and it will escalate it. The truth of the matter is this: if Jonathan has Davido has spoken like this during the time of Jonathan, it won't be a big deal. You know why? The complaint is not as much as this. It will just be like, okay, if it's, you can't tell people. In fact, as a matter of fact, like, you can't even tell people not to come home as at that time. And don't forget when Basanjo too was there, he was the one that went to CNN to tell people that, oh yeah, come home, oh, let's fix this country together. And like I've said, criticism is cheap. If you are saying the video is unpatriotic, the question I want to ask is this: like I've said it that to criticize is so easy, but the question I want to ask to put to you is, what has it done to fix the country? Right? The father is an employer of labor. They have university, they have a power company, they have lots of company that they are employers of labor. The family
Okay.
line of them. Are they
Okay.
not fixing the country? Davido
Hmm.
as a person is a brand.
And
Is he not
secondly,
selling the same country? You
actually, who
understand
are
what
the
I'm saying?
people?
If you look at his influence and his positive influence, and if he now decide to like, okay, things are not done this way, he's not supposed. He was using that platform to tell them no. To be candid, things are not the way they used to be. Counting down from 1999, and to tell you the truth, it was spot on.
And if you want to
So no
take a
matter the
course,
coloration, no matter the political coloration they want to give it, he has said the truth. And it was just not bluffing. Because,
okay,
like I said, okay,
no, you were saying so he was just not bluffing. What?
yeah, what I'm saying is that he he has paid his dues and is
Okay,
still
okay,
contributing to
okay.
this same economy. And his family is still a strong pillar in
Okay.
this
Let me say
economy.
something else then. All right. So even if you take a cross section of the people who are saying that thing, that's not patriotic. If you want to look at it, I am sure that it's most likely that most of those people are people who live in Nigeria. Most of those
Yeah.
people will not be people who live outside, who are
No,
saying that he
they
wasn't
are
patriotic.
yes, living here. Yes.
Yes. And when you
Yes.
think about it, a lot of those people are also people who, without, who benefit a lot from people that are connected to them who live outside of Nigeria.
No, wow. Okay.
You
Okay.
understand what I'm
I thought
saying?
you wanted to say that they are enjoying from the government. No.
So if they are, yes, so if they are people who are benefiting from people who are living outside of Nigeria, right? And then at the same time, if they are saying that he shouldn't say that, does that mean then that they will be happy for those people who they are benefiting from who are living outside of Nigeria to not be outside, so that they now no longer will have access to those things that they're getting from those? That's one thing that we're not
No,
considering.
no, 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 no. No, no, no. That is a very myopic angle to look at it. Two things.
Mm,
When you see people, have you not observed that maybe you don't live here, so you may not understand. People forward messages that they don't read. Have you not observed? Forwarded message, oh, forwarded video. As in they land like they just keep forwarding it. By the time why are you forwarding this thing? I didn't even check it. That's why I forward that.
exactly.
That's the kind of society that we are in. So what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say is sometimes herd instinct, the instinct of everybody is doing it, everybody is criticizing it. I should be able. That's what I'm saying. A lot of educated folks here are not enlightened. So
Yeah.
by the time why should we go? And then let me now prove it to you now. This is the simplest form. If you want to know the true um, texture or the true frame of this um, nature of our people, just find yourself in a public bus. You understand? Just in a, are you listening?
Yeah.
If you find yourself in a public bus, just say, Nigeria iti eti sue me. It simply means in let me paraphrase. I'm just tired of this country. Just say that phrase or clause, whatever it is now. I am tired of this country.
Those same
Do you know
people.
what will happen? No, not really. Somebody else will pick it up from there, and that will be the discussion that you have till you get out of that bus.
Hmm.
Are those people foreigners? You get what I'm saying? That's why I said some of them are paid. They are paid. They are on payroll to just on social media. Don't follow. If I don't believe anything you see on social media, especially in Nigeria, don't believe it. That's all part that you're seeing. If another person should like, okay, we want to protest, those people that are writing against the video will somehow find a way to support that person too.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
understand what I'm saying? So you may not get the pulse of the nation through social media. You will never get the pulse of the nation. That's why you see that when people is election time, people shout, is a Gani Fawe that want to vote to those people shouting on social media, are they gonna vote? It's difficult for you to get the pulse of the nation too. So when people
But
are criticizing the vote, that's not the pulse of the nation. That's not it. The true
wait.
pulse of the nation, time out, please. The true pulse of the nation, you will see at the marketplace. You will see people buying something and they are groaning. Between you and I, between you and I, chicken now, Christmas chicken is 25,000. I can tell you, it's 25K. And I'm not saying this because somebody else has said it. No, it's because I have priced it. Egg is 6,000. Then if you are living in an eyebrow area, do you think it's going to be 6,000? A crate of egg. So it is not
Mhm.
limited. It is not limited to whatever you see on social media. It is when you want to get a true pulse, like I said, public places. Like I said, going to go and fill your tank. You are not using you are not using V6. You are not using V8. You are using normal saloon car. You want to go and okay, fill it up. Do you know how much you're going to pay for that?
But the problem is that it doesn't end on social media the way that you're saying it, right? I understand what you're saying. What you're saying is that they will say something, but in reality, they are facing something else and uh they can't justify what they are actually saying by themselves on social media. But do you know that it doesn't even end there? Even when they're living that reality, people can be living that reality because they will say that thing and then they will go to the market and have these struggles. But at the same time, tomorrow they will still come and even if they're having a conversation, after going to that market and having that struggle, they will get home and somebody in the house will say, that thing Davido said was very unpatriotic. And the conversation will continue like that and they will continue. That is because we are not stopping to match your reality with
Are you
with
whatever you are saying? Are you trying to connect it with this my country that we are talking about?
with your what?
My country.
Yes. What I'm trying to
See,
say is that
like what I'm trying to
what I'm
tell you
trying
is
to say
this:
is that it's the spirit of the social media evil gets into
it's different
people.
from the reality. It
No,
is different from reality.
but it gets into people because they can be defending of they can be fighting that thing on social media, as you said, get to the market, have that struggle, which is opposing what they are saying on social media, and yet get
Okay,
home because they've already
I get your
started.
drift.
Wait,
I get your
because they've
drift.
already started on that
No, I
narrative,
get your
they will get
drift.
home, yeah,
No,
and they will continue because they're not
I
thinking.
get your drift. Okay, I get your drift. My question is, it's as if you are here to get my drift. I am not saying that you discuss social media's agitation or write-ups or whatever. But I'm saying that's not the true pulse. I'm not saying it's no pulse, true pulse. How do I mean? By the time you see people writing on social media, copy and paste, paid bloggers are there, paid write-ups, writers are
I agree
there,
with you. I understand what you are
unenlightened.
saying.
Yes. Now, when we now take it down to the streets, the question I want to ask you is that now that's where we have contention now. If you take it to the streets, if you take it home, if you take it to the gym, the same conversation. This is my point. You will hear people criticizing the video. Yes, no doubt. But I will tell you, like now, on social media, that you have about 90% challenging the video. let's just say it. I'm creating my own survey now. Let's assume on social media, 70% criticized Davido, 30% supported him on social media. Now take it to the gym, take it to the street, take it to the marketplace, take it to your office, take it to your mosque, take it to your church, take it to your temple, take it to everywhere away from social media, social circles. Now, I can tell you categorically that people that will support and that will be against the video, they will be less than 30%. You get, but you will see. Definitely, you will see. You know why? On that street, we have politicians there. We have grassroots wannabe politician. They are there. On that
Oh,
street, we have
okay.
somebody. Yes,
To that extent, I
we
get.
have some people that they don't even want to see. They don't want to know that APC can never be wrong. Not that they are gaining anything. No, there are some people like that. So
Mm.
there are some people that you understand what I'm saying. You will see. What I'm saying, the reality is that the reality on the street is like is inversely proportional to whatever we see, inversely proportional to whatever we see on social media. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah. No, I hear you now. Now I understand what you're saying. Understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And still, those people who were doing that criticism on social media, in real life, after going to the market and suffering, in real life, they will still continue that criticism, even though it's against what they experienced just an hour ago in the market, because they already got into the flow and that herd mentality that they had. They took it from social media and they will
Oh,
continue with it.
sometimes they just change their mind like this. You understand? Sometimes they're
So
like that.
what does
Now
that
let me shock
mean?
you. Shall I shock you? Shall I
Go on,
shock you?
go
Now
on.
you will get the tips now. Okay, we have a lot of young folks on social media. You know now they have the time, they have the energy, they have the whatever. They are always on social media doing this. Now, who will be the people to go to the visitor show? Who will go to the visitor show?
That's the same thing that we're saying now. That's the same thing that we're saying.
Why are they going to a show? That's why I looked at it like we are still how do I call us now? Hypocritical nation. No matter how you want to watch it, that we are like that. Let me prove it to you. If truly we feel Fulani herdsmen, they are killing and maiming people. Yes, not all of them. We know. You get what I'm saying? Because we hear, in fact, they affect some of the farmers too. Fulani, I mean, the Hausa Fulani or whatever. They affect their image and so many things. Now, the truth of the matter, if we as a people now decide, okay, these people are killing us, we will, because of that, not eat cow or not use it for our party, Umwambe party. I'll give you something. What will happen will be the head of the Fulani clan or the Zeawusa, whoever is in charge, will call them to order thing. This thing is affecting. You'll find a way around it. But do you know one thing that's so sad? We will come and write, these people are bad, whatever, whatever. That Umwambe party, they will not calculate it. If there's no malu, there's no party. You get what I'm trying to say?
During the
That
last during the last sit at home when people went to protest, hmm?
okay,
So,
okay.
yeah, I know that some people were still having parties after everybody was coming out and talking publicly. They now, after talking publicly, they went privately and were still having parties. When you are coming out and shouting that if people can't buy fuel, people can't buy fuel, and then you privately, while you are shouting that on social media, you are organizing a party that is taking place that weekend when some people are going out to go and protest.
What does that tell you?
That's what we're saying.
That it's a double
That's what we're saying. So
double
so so
lifestyle.
part of yeah. So the person who will not,
Now wait,
if your
sorry,
yes cannot be your
sorry, please,
yes and your no cannot be your
please.
no.
Let me ask you this. Okay, let me tell you this. Okay, you see people writing on social media now. Take for instance now, speaking against. Okay, let's assume. Let's assume we are talking about government policy. You and I, and then I'm telling you that this thing is not helping us. It's destroying we that we are entrepreneurs. The government policy is not working. It's affecting our salary, it's affecting our structure, it's affecting our finance, it's affecting our capitals and everything. You as a person, you are not supporting government. And I asked him, what is it in you? What is in it for you to gain? He said, nothing. But you believe that in, but I said, okay, if you are saying nothing, can we be pragmatic about this? Can we be practical about this? Should I show you my books? Can
Because
you see what in
you are telling me how it's hurting you.
yes? And then you are saying government said is favorable. Man, I'm saying let's be practical. How is it favorable? And guess what? After exchanging all that on social media, you don't shout, you don't waste that data, blah blah blah. Now you and I said, bro, you not gonna believe it. I never chopped since yesterday,
Yeah,
and you still want me
yeah.
as the brother that I am. Oh yeah, now bro, I beg you don't go believe it. See, and they're like,
Mm.
oh, you said the government policy makes sense now. I bet forget that one. I said they're hungry. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's like you having an earthen pot that is not shattered, but is perforated in many places.
yeah,
And then some people are using maybe a plaster, whatever, to patch it up, which is good. But when somebody is now pointing out that as you are patching it up, we have so many porous parts of the pot. As you are pouring the water, it's wasting, and that is wastage. You now try to look at that person to attack the person. Instead of us to look at it, is he saying the truth? Is this pot truly porous? Are we
yes.
patching it right? Can we
You know
meet up?
what you're making me think of? So,
Okay.
so a woman looks at the husband's phone and sees what's what makes her go berserk. And then the question is, why are you looking at his phone? Why did you look at his phone? You know,
Yeah,
I
no,
have to go there.
expect that from others. Kilo wa lo síbẹ̀.
Yeah,
What
why
is it
did
that
you
you
go
are
and look
looking
at the
for?
phone? And
Eh,
then
eh.
so now she is the person who is now the offender.
You just shift the blame immediately. Shift the
Hmm.
blame. Tó bá fẹ́ jókòó nílé ọkọ,
So, but the truth is that if a person who refuses to face the truth, the moment you
you are
refuse to,
getting my at last you get my drift.
yeah, so you can have no peace. You will never have peace if you don't look the facts in the face and decide to
So
treat it like the truth.
whatever he has said, do you know what people are saying? Do you know what people are saying?
What?
It's funny because they say he shouldn't go there and say that. And the question
You should say it in the room.
is it fabricating those things? Are
Mm,
they not real? You that you are saying, what have you contributed to the economy? Do you understand? Now, okay, sorry. Let me tell you one thing. This is on a personal level now. This is on a personal level. This is our government. Ever since this present government got to power, he said there's no money. We have to bear with the power. We have to bear with the situation. We
mm,
have to bear with the situation. He got a new jet. Bear with the situation, yacht. Bear with so many things that he got for himself. And
mm.
then, do you know many packages that created for the people, the senators and everything? You begin to
Yeah,
ask yourself, is he really talking to us or talking to himself? Right?
yeah,
Now, if you now ignore all that, the another thing you want to ask yourself is this: okay, let's now ignore the wastage because some people rationalize it like that. Whatever. Okay, now we know you have removed subsidy in so many things and it's affecting us. I mean, in fuel and fuel, which is power, is affecting us and everything. Then the question I want to ask you, that's what I'm saying, this is a personal thing. You see, when it comes to drugs, those are not things that you will not subsidize, that you can help a lot of people. With this present condition, the government the government is yet to do that. Now let me shock you. Ordinary inhaler is about 30K. How many people that are having that kind of issue, ailment, can afford that? Are you there?
yes, I am. I am.
Okay. It's just that you have disappeared.
No, I just put
Yeah.
you on solo view.
Why are you
You see
putting me
yourself,
on
right?
single view?
You
No,
can
it
see
doesn't work
yourself.
that way.
You can't see
I can't see
yourself.
you. I can see myself now. I can see you. It makes sense. Don't put me on
Were you
single
seeing
view.
yourself alone?
Yes, now I can
Yes,
see you.
no, because sometimes you should be in the spotlight. I'm not even doing it enough. So when I remember, I do that. Yeah.
All right, back to what I was saying. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was saying that on a personal level. Now, let me tell you. Do you know why chicken goes for 25K? Go
What do
and
you mean?
ask how much they are selling feed.
Mm-hmm.
Feed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why is it difficult for government to subsidize agro and allied farm products,
Because
produce and products? Why is
maybe it's
it
not the
difficult
priority.
for
Maybe it's
government?
not the priority. It's not
Food is a
priority.
priority of any government. Food safety. What are you kidding me?
It's not the priority
Oh
because
God.
the money is used to purchase to the money is used to get
Don't play,
security, get
don't play,
furniture for the members of the House
don't
of
play
Assembly.
devil, don't play devil's advocate for me. I beg of
Can
you.
you hear me?
Don't go. Of
No,
course
I
I
said
can.
no. No, because priority is to get
No, no, what I'm saying is
to
this.
furnish.
See,
Yeah.
no, whatever he's doing, whatever they are doing, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
even interested in that anymore because no matter how we shout, is it changing anything? But we are
Mm-hmm.
saying like food. Food, if truly you really want the people, you don't want people to die. Why don't you like, okay, all right, so you farmers, oh, do you know how much they sell feed for the fish feed? It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken feed is crazy. Why would it be expensive? And so many people are dumping that. They can't do it, they can't sustain it. They rather dump it and like, okay, I'll face another thing
What else will I
than
do?
doing that.
Yes.
Exactly. So if truly they are sincere, okay, things are tough. Okay, they met a very bad
Even the people that can afford it, when you do that, who are you selling
debt.
it to, right? Who are you going to sell it to?
Exactly. You are getting my drift.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yeah. Now you are getting what I was trying to say.
I
So
got
that's
you.
my point.
Mm.
It is not enough to like, okay, this, if you want to like, okay, being patriotic, okay, fine. If you want to support this, it's okay. But let's be practical. You get what I'm saying? If you can say, okay, these people deserve a bumper duper pack, and you're ready to give it to them, we are not fighting that. But they are okay now. As of today, 1 kg of gas, cooking gas, is 1.5. Are you there?
I am here. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Like I said 1 kg of cooking gas is 1.5. So do the math.
Yeah.
So if every other things are not working as planned, but then there are some things that you can put in place to have a cushion effect on the people. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. So there are some things that you just put in place. Okay, how do we manage it? How do we help these people? How do we help alleviate
My brother Shaya,
their suffering?
you are not in government. I am not in government. If
I'm
you
not
had
what?
we are
It's
not in
breaking.
government. Yeah. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
I know it's frizzy. It's a bit frizzy.
It's going back and forth, eh?
Okay, what did you say? Is it frizzy?
Oh, that's a pity. Anyway, it's a
Okay,
pity.
now I can hear you.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
it's
pity. It's a
breaking.
pity, but so as not to keep on flogging a dead horse. I mean, like you said, what's the point? We're just regurgitating, saying the same thing that it's not as if they don't know, it's not as if they don't know. So, but what difference does it make if I say it all over
You
again?
see,
Because
hello, can you hear me? Can you
I
hear
can
me?
hear you. I can hear you. I
Can
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 hear
you hear
you.
me?
I can hear you.
You can't hear me. You
I
can't
hear
hear
you.
me.
I hear you. I hear you.
If you can hear me, yeah, I think you're saying you can hear me.
Yeah.
This is the point where you know that even Nigerian network is better than where you are because I can hear myself clearly, and I'm very
But
glad
I
that my
but,
network
but I
has
can hear
not
you
played
perfectly now.
any prank on me.
How dare you
The
say
fault is
that?
from your side. Yeah.
How dare you say that? I can hear
It's
you
the fault is
perfectly.
from. In fact, there's this kind of interference coming from your side.
Not true. Everything is smooth here.
Now I can hear you. No. Don't worry. You watch it. Thank God you're going to record it. You're going to watch it and you see. The interference coming from your side, well, from your side, not from Nigeria. That's to
What are
tell you
you?
we are getting our telecommunication
You are
right.
trying to be patriotic with lies because everything is smooth here. All right. Anyway,
Eh,
yeah. So I think yeah. the conversation about Davido and there is no difference. Both of them are patriotic, except that in the circumstances, Davido was just responding to something that he was asked directly, right? And he just spoke the truth. In fact, if he had said the opposite, all of us would have jumped on social media again and say, what kind of lie is this? What is he saying? Isn't that the fact? Would have said, why is he telling lies? Why is he being hypocrite? That's what we would have done. Can you hear me? I don't think you can hear me. My Nigerian friend. You can't hear
I
me. Can you
can.
hear me? All
It's
right.
it's I can. I can.
Okay. So with that, we can
It
end
is
this
when
call.
you.
Thank you, Share,
Okay, yeah.
for bringing up those things that
It's
you brought.
always nice talking to you.
Right.
Yeah, thank you
All right.
very much.
I'll end it
Have a
here.
beautiful day. Bye.
And you too. And the same to anyone who's watching.
Yes.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.